Hello again from me, Peter Okebukola. Today is October 5, 2017, a day where we celebrate teachers. It's the World Teachers Day. So I take the opportunity to congratulate all my friends, all my colleagues, teachers in the Nigerian university system on this day. Of course, directors of ICT, I congratulate you also because you are all part of the entire system. We will be looking at practical steps to setting up University OER repository. Surely all the 51 universities that are participating in this pilot run have set up their OER repositories. So this session is to further guide you as to how we can cross the T's and dot the I's. So what is the goal for this session? The goal is to guide, as I indicated earlier, directors of ICT on how you can aggregate your OER repository for the pilot run of the national OER ranking that is scheduled for this month. Now, you should not let this disturb the structure which you already have. I've gone through all the 51 sites, OER sites, and you've done very good amount of work. You have laid out the structure that is very impressive. So do not let this disturb your structure. What we want to discuss today is just an overlay on what you already have in place. So where do we want to be? We want to have repositories of all the universities to hold genuine OER materials. Genuinely OER, so labeled and licensed. And we're not looking at OER being a collection of fully copyrighted materials in the form of ebooks and e-journals. In other words, where do you want to be? You want to go to the OER site of a Nigerian university that is populated mainly by open resources. It's open educational resources. They are educational, they are resources, but the openness is what we are looking at, how we can get there. That's what we want to get to. So I've labeled something, just permit me the use of the adjective fake OER. In the sense that if a university just has a virtual library with fully copyrighted ebooks, e-journals, videos, and all of that, then it will not regard it as the true OER. Perhaps you can take the OER to be on a 10-point scale. 10 over 10, which is everything you have there is fully open. And then on the left, where you have all things that you have there are closed. In other words, fully copyrighted. So what you're looking at is moving more towards the 10 over 10 area. Now let's take an example of where we want to be. And that's the MIT. MIT is the Massachusetts Institute of Technology OpenCourseWare, OCW. Now, just on the side, that's where I am at the moment. I'm at MIT for this week up till next week, Monday, where I've been interacting with people who have been doing this OpenCourseWare thing, and let them share experiences with us that we can use in the Nigerian university system. So let's go to the site. Yeah, so if you can't remember the site address, all you need to do is just type MIT OpenCourseWare. That's it coming up here. So you can see MIT OpenCourseWare, free online course materials. Please, I'm going to use the example that can be applied to other OER. In other words, this courseware, like the courseware for Distance Learning Institute of University of Lagos or Ibadan or ABU or LASU and all of that. But there are some others that the logic and the philosophy, should apply. So let's go. Let's see what MIT OpenCourseWare looks like. Yeah. So you can see. Let's see. These are the courses. So you can find by courses, topic, MIT course number, department, and all of this. Let's just go to most visited courses. So this is a course, for instance, they are all open. These are undergraduate level courses. So this is where I think we want to be. It may take 2 years, may take more, but this is the kind of openness that we're looking at. Let's see Introduction to Computer Science and Programming in Python. Yeah. So you have the instructor there, you have the, the syllabus, the readings, the lecture videos, the lecture slides, and all of that. So here are the features, the videos of lectures, there's a course description, and they are all open and available for anybody in the world to see. Let's look at this. So these are the videos. What's computation? Yeah, so video lectures, let's come back to it again. So these are the videos for the lectures for that course, lecture 1, lecture 2, all of this, lecture 12. So maybe one per week. So you have the syllabus there, you have the readings. Let's go on to the readings. Textbook is this. Okay, let's go to, we've done lecture videos, lecture slides. These are the slides for each of the lectures, lecture codes, in-class questions and video solutions. They are there for the different lectures, the assignments. And then the interesting one again for me is download course materials. So all the materials that are here, you can download them from here, 32 meg. So that's, yes, and they are all free. I'm laughing, yes, because to get our lecturers to be able to make available videos of their lessons or lectures, the materials they are using, maybe a matter for another day, but try we must. So that's the example from the OpenCourseWare of MIT. Now, when we looked at all that have been submitted so far for the Nigerian University System Open Educational Resources, we're happy to announce that about 40% of the 51 universities are largely on track with regard to developing fairly good quality OER. And I will give you two examples: Covenant University and Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. As of today, October 5. This must have improved, I'm sure, but these are some examples we'd like to give. Note again that they are examples. There are many more universities, about, like we said, about 40% that are compliant with this model. So let's look at Covenant and let's quickly look at Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. Yeah, so Covenant, where are you? So this is Covenant University. So let's go to the site now. Covenant, yeah. So Covenant, so you can see Covenant OER, Open Educational Resources. Covenant has ePrint repository, Covenant Learning Management System, Covenant FOC, Covenant tutorials, inaugural lectures, public lectures, Covenant journals, movie evolution. So that's Covenant. We'll be coming back to Covenant in a minute. Let's go see Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. So as I said, this is the list of OER compliant universities as at October 5, as at today. So Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, here you go. Here. So it's loading, and we have FUNAB. FUNAB is here. You can see FUNAB Open Educational Resources, Open Journal System, OpenCourseWare, inaugural lectures, annual reports. So let's look at the Open Journal System. Open Journal System, we have this FUNAB Journal. Let me make this bigger. Yes. Journal of Agricultural Science and Environment, Journal of, yeah, so that's it. And you have, let's view Journal of Agricultural Science and Environment. Let's view the journal. Yeah, it's loading. So that's the journal. You can see it's all full text, PDF. Fine. Let's look at this analysis of cost and returns. So that's the abstract, the keyword, that's the full text. Sorry, you can get the full text from here. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah. So what you can then find is that you have, let me make that bigger. Yes. you have this as copyrighted by FUNAB. I'm sure that over time we'll then make this to be Creative Commons license in any form that we want. So you can see the FUNAB example, you can see the Covenant example. Several other universities have this, about 40% of them. So congratulations, one and all. So taking a look at this too, let's take a look at getting set. Some universities are getting set, about 36% of them, they are getting set, but nil so far in terms of getting OER either. Getting set but nil so far, 36% of them. Now we have a few examples here. Listen, these are examples, not that it covers all of the universities that are. So let's look at ABU, CVC, Augustine University, and King's University. So Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, good one. That's it. So ABU, OER, where are you? Now coming. So you can see open educational resources for ABU, powered by Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. So let's see upload resources. Nothing is coming out of there. Students love it, yes. Student and staff love it, but there's nothing there. If you click on visit abu.edu.ng, it takes you to the website of the university. So ABU, well done, but you don't have OER there. Well done, Vice Chancellor. We salute you. So that's for ABU. Now let's see CVC. So this is a committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian universities. We really thank Professor Fabo Rode for stimulating this. This is very good. So let's see. Yeah, so this is the CVCOER. Let me minimize this. So what we have is open educational resource and nothing else other than these logos of universities moving around here. I'm sure that in another few days we'll get all this populated. I don't know what the agenda is, but I suspect that CVC, that's very nice, we want to put OER of these universities on this side. It will be like an equivalent, maybe a mirror form of the Nigerian University System Open Educational Resources. So let's look at St. Augustine next. I'm sorry, not St. Augustine, but Augustine University. So Augustine University, let's see your OER. Augustine University coming, loading. Yeah, I can see it. Good. Augustine University Open Educational Resources. So you have course code, outline, content, lecturers. Apart from that, nothing. Now this one will just give you, it takes you to the website of the university. So we still have nothing here for Augustine University. Now let's take on King's University. Yeah, so this is King's University. King's University, yeah, coming up. Yeah, this King's University. Open educational resources, wonderful. That's very nice. You have Faculty of Science, you have Faculty of Humanities, Management and Social Sciences. Let's see if anything is here. Yeah, it just comes back to that same page. If you click Faculty of Science, nothing. Click Faculty of Social Science, Humanities, nothing. So that's the second group of universities. So for this second group, as of today, October 5, 2017, about 36% of them, which make up that second group, do not have anything in their OER collection. And I've given some examples that I showed a minute ago. So let's look at those that have links that are non-responsive. About 9% of them as of today. So let's look at what we mean. Yeah, Arthur Jarvis, one of our great private universities, we have it as number 6 here. So we'll try to, you can see it's not even giving me anything to link to. But this is what I just copied from what the university sent to us. Then we have Abia State University. Abia State University, yes, there's something like that. Let's click on it and let's see where it takes us. Abia State University. Yeah. It's coming. Okay, so this is what we have for Abia State University. You have this as OER, but clicking on it will not take you to any link other than back to the university website. I'm sure that maybe by tomorrow, October 6th, this will have been corrected, but there's some issue there. Then let's take on the third one, that's CrewTech. CrewTech, by the way, is Cross River University of Technology. So CrewTech, let's see, you can see, unable to open that site. So CrewTech, if you are there, please try to give us a site that we can open. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go back to the Covenant University example, Covenant OER. This is what we have. Now let's check out if all the contents are truly OER. And what we should do, let me go back to that site. So Covenant University. Okay, ePrints repository. Let's roll. Let's see what we have. ePrints repository. So we have this about this repository policy. Okay, these are just okay. Let's see what we have under latest additions. Shyamala, there's the assessment of groundwater quality and spatial variation technique. This surely is a copyrighted material and may not, well, maybe it's not. Let's see from which journal, abstract division, this. So ePrint, yeah, this could be good enough. Let's see if we can download. Yes, it's downloading. Yeah, so that is a Journal of Chemical and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Yes, you can see this is good enough. This is open. Quite proud of this. So let's go and take a look at the Covenant LMS, the learning management system. Covenant LMS to log in on the graduate courses. Let's take on College of Engineering, Civil Engineering. So this is good planning. Good. Let's see CV 532 Tunnel Engineering. Okay, so I'm locked out here. So in the case of this is quite easy to do. Some of these courses that Covenant University may wish to make open for the world to see, just like MIT is sharing openly for everybody in the world. You can pick out one or two courses for to fall into that category. Maybe you have some that time has not permitted me to look at, but this is still not too bad. Let's look at Covenant tutorials. Covenant tutorials, yes, you can see. Tutorial kit, banking and finance. Yeah, let's see. Okay, open. Let's see what's opening. Yeah, so tutorial kit, Omega semester, banking and finance. Disclaimer, intended for practice. Yeah, that's it now. The materials are also not to be used for any commercial purpose. So it is non-commercial. It can be Creative Commons licensed. So Covenant, please make a note of that. Which type of account are these? I read through some of these multiple choice questions. They are very good, but some are not so good. So I'll be letting the authorities of Covenant University watch a video of mine on how to write good quality multiple choice questions. Perhaps all the others can also just Google Peter Okebukola 20 golden rules for writing multiple choice questions. Now these questions fall flat in terms of those rules. Those rules are, by the way, not mine. The rules are universal. The rules are, they're universal. So let's look at the inaugural lectures. So these are the inaugural lectures. They're all there, full text. Let's just check there. They are not copyright protected. It's coming up. Oh, the one by Professor Ayo, is that the one? Okay. So that's it. What does this text mean? Stylistics and the process of interpretation. So let's see, inaugural lectures. Yeah, you can see they are not copyright protected, which is very good. So Covenant, I think Covenant is well on track, like many other many other universities. So that's the thing. That's this one. So you have public lectures, Covenant journals, movie evolution. So you have all of this for Covenant. I'm not saying that Covenant presents the best model, but for me, Present presents a very, very good model. There are several other universities that are along this line, but time does not permit me to give those other universities as examples. So I just picked this one out because it is moving the direction that the Nigerian university system, should move. So what should we be aiming for? What we should be aiming for is like what we have in Covenant, that will have all the contents are genuine OER with no fully copyrighted materials in there. So how do you get there? That is the meat of this presentation. How do you get to a situation whereby all of the materials that you have are truly open and no fully copyrighted materials? What I think you should do as director of ICT, keep what you have, like Covenant, like Ibadan, like Lagos, like all the others. Keep what you have. But I would like for you to set up a new OER site to hold the genuine OER. In other words, have one that will have genuine and others, and then have a separate site. It will take you maybe like 10 minutes, to create that will hold all your genuine OER. This is the site that will now link to the Nigeria University System Open Educational Resources, because the world out there is waiting to see what we have. We don't want them to come to NUS OER and find that, oh, these people are just piling up materials that are not OER. So we want you to set up a new OER site for a university. Now, this site will be the building block for the ranking of your university. We're going to start the ranking exercise beginning from next week after the training. And then genuine OER, just by way of definition, are copyright free or have any of the Creative Commons licenses, as explained in a video which we gave earlier. So what we want you to do is to comb through what you now have in your OER site. Just comb through all of them and then pick them out, the ones that are genuine, full text, quality OER, pick them all out and put them in this new, what I've called Virgin site. So that's what I've just said. You populate the newly created, according to the Virgin OER repository, with the genuine ones that you have harvested from the original store. Now, you have to look for the publications of your staff that are largely open access journals, and then add this to the Virgin sites. If the journal articles that are in journals that are copyrighted, then it may be some issue. But the ones that are open access, that will be better. Then you have to get as many of the courseware of your university to be classified as OER with Creative Commons licenses. In other words, if like Ibadan, like Abuja, like Lagos, like others that have courseware for distance learning, now you have to classify them as OER with Creative Commons licenses to qualify, to be eligible, to pass through that filter to the genuine OER. Please, it is important that we note one thing, that you are not obligated to put all of those course materials that are earning you money from your students to the open educational resources, but the ones that you believe you can share and to be a teaser, if you like, to for the global world of OER, you can extract them. If, for instance, you have like 100 courseware materials in your distance learning institute or distance learning center, and you just want maybe like about 20 to be OER, fine. They don't all need not be there, but if all can be there, why not? Then we have to encourage our staff to seek Creative Commons licenses for our conference papers, for our lecture notes, for our books, and other resources. And as soon as that is done, you then upload them to the new OER site. So how do you get there? Number 3. Now, we want you to set up 8 new pages. 8 new pages for your OER, the new one, the new thing you are creating. One page will be for full text conference presentations for all the staff in the university. And then we're later going to break them down faculty by faculty. Then another page will be for full text non-copyrighted books. Another page, that's the third one, will be full text non-copyrighted lecture notes. Another page will be for full text non-copyrighted journal articles. Another page for full non-copyrighted videos of lectures. Another full non-copyrighted project reports, theses, and dissertations. The seventh one will be full text non-copyrighted courseware in different formats, just like the one we showed for MIT. And then number 8 will be other varieties of OER. So after you have set up these 8 pages, what next? What's next is that you have to copy all the entries in your genuine OER repository and then paste to each of the relevant pages. And you should ensure that all the links are active. Now you are ready for the ranking exercise. By way of illustration, we said about 8 different pages. So this is a page, this is a page, this is a page, other pages are there. We just use this 3 as example. So the page which will have all the conference papers, you should now pull together on this page. It can be as long as whatever. All the conference papers, full text conference papers that the lecturers or staff of your university have been able to pull together. And later we'll then have them broken down into Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Science, Faculty of Education, and the other faculties here. Then another page, which will be the page for journal articles, you are going to have all the journal articles, all the stuff in your university, full text with appropriate links that are OER. And then the courseware for all the university, and then broken down by the different faculties. So all this one now big grammar. Let's now go to the practice, and I'll just show you in the next 5 minutes or so how you can achieve this 8 page. Let's begin the practical exercise from here. We are to set up 8 new pages, one for each of this. So this is how I went about it, so I can show you an example that you may wish to follow. I created a new site. I asked you to create a new OER site. We already have nusoer.org. So we are going to create a new site that we'll be using for our ranking exercise. And of course, we are just doing the pilot run for October, and then for January, God willing, next year. So look at this. It's nusoer ranking, as you can see that. So this is the site I created. We asked that you should create 8 new pages. So please follow me. I'll go in slowly, but in some nice sequence. So we talk about books, talk about conference presentations, talk about courseware. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. The next thing we'll be doing later will be that for each of these pages, we're going to have all of them together. All the conference presentations by everybody in your university will all be together. And then we'll go to partition them into Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Science, Education, Engineering, Law, and all the faculties that you have in your university. But of course, I think the better way is to get them faculty first and then begin to aggregate all the way to the university. But for the purpose of our ranking, we're not going to be looking at the faculties, we're going to be looking at all. So what you have for conference presentations here, we're going to be for courseware, journal articles, all the way down. Now, as you can see from this home screen that I've set up today, this site publishes the OER ranking of Nigerian University. I've not started populating this. I will when we start our ranking exercise. So let us take the pages one by one. I will just do for one, and then you can do for the rest. Let's take for books. If I click on books, you'll find that there's nothing there, nothing. So what we want you to do is to set up some kind of template where you have this, all the 8 pages. And I'm going to show you now how you can put all the books together here, all the books that are OER compliant together on this page. So let's take the books, for instance. All the books and chapters in books that the staff of your university have and that are OER compliant, we'll just aggregate them here. You can go faculty by faculty, like this Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Social Sciences, and the rest. Now, you go to tell the Faculty of Arts people, bring the books that are OER compliant. And you know what that means, what the meaning of compliance means. And those ones that I've submitted, you go through ensuring that they are the ones that are compliant. Then, if there are only 2 out of 40 staff in the Faculty of Arts, no problem. We just want to start, and then later we will pick up. So this is Faculty of Arts. This is Dr. Shode, for instance, that has submitted about 50 books, but you have only 8 that are compliant. I modified this. These are not. These are from someone else's CV, so I just pushed it there. So that's what you got. So all of these links to the texts, these links, please note this, all these links to the text must be active. They must go to full textbooks, not just some abstracts or blobs. So this junior secondary school must be full text, and that it's not copyright protected. So that's what we mean. If you have so many from a staff and you can only get 2, no, why not? So Shode has 8 of this. Now let's go back to this faculty. Okay, we've done Faculty of Arts. Then you take another faculty, Faculty of Social Sciences. You have Professor Adamu here. Professor Adamu was able to get us 29 books. By the way, as I said, this example I'm giving is what you are going to apply to the other 7, to the videos, to the lectures, to the all of that. So you have this from Adamu. Then to get all the books for all the universities, all the staff in the universities put together, all that you need to do is to create a new page. Let's see, I'm creating a new page here, and I'm just copying everything of Adamu. I can do Ctrl+C, but let me just show this to let you know that I'm doing that. I'm pasting, so that's Adamu. So what next will I do? Oh yes, you are correct. I should now take that of Shode and paste it here, and take that of the C professor, the D professor, the E professor, all of them, all the professors, or all the senior lecturers, everybody in the university will now put together here under books. Let's look for Shode, Faculty of Arts. So this is Shode. So we just take Shode. We don't need to put his, we'll copy again, copy this, and go to this one, and paste. All of these must have links, so all of them, the links must be active. It's not just a question of grabbing the CVs of your staff and pasting them here with these links not being active to books or journal articles or videos and all of that. So here we go. We now have for books. What's next? What's next is for you to copy this, and I'm copying now, although that cannot work from the front end, but I'm just going to show you how the thing goes. So you just go to books and you paste it here. It can't work, I should know, because I have to paste it at the back end. Now let me go to the back end. NUC OER. Okay, now I'll keep this, and then go to NUSOER/ranking. I use the WordPress, so admin at the end. So here we go. So let me just show you how easy it is. Whatever software you are using, whatever platform you are using, Joomla, Drupal, whatever. So all you need to do is now just keep updating, and I'll show you. Yeah, so I'm at the back end and I'm going to books. So this is books. I can see that's what I have in the front end. The front end, look here. The front end is here, so you can see please update. Now I'm here at the back end. So I've copied, if you recall, I've copied the other one to the clipboard. So I can paste. So that's it. So I've pasted this here. Yeah. So you can see how easy it is. That's it. Let me update from here. I'm updating now. Okay, so that's done. Let's go to the front end. You can see if I refresh, let me refresh this page. So you can see as easy as that, my dear friends. So you have all the books for everybody in the university here. So if I take you to the home page, I've done for books. So for conference presentations, you do the same. Now, this conference presentation, let's see, you're going to enter for all. So all would be for this that you have for the lecture notes, for videos, for all of that. Now, on the side, because I don't want this video to be long, that's why I've only given books as an example. You will find that that is the way to go when we're doing the ranking, and we are all going to be part of the ranking exercise. So for the videos, let me click on videos. You can see videos, nothing here at all. Now, I've asked some of my students to give me a listing. Let me see where it is. No, it's not here. Yeah, I have some free online video lessons, and you have their URL here. I'm going to reformat this to be able to put on this ranking site by way of an example. So you have 53 here, but I have in total about 82 online video lessons that if we wanted, for instance, to put this on that site, we need to do assume that all the staff in your university, you have aggregated their video lessons to this page. So all you need to do is I'm selecting all of this. No, just a minute now. I'm copying, so excuse me. You copy all of this, and then you get back to our site for videos. I go to the back end. Let's see now, pages, videos. Where are you? Videos. That's it. So see what I mean? I then paste. Yeah. So it's done, and I update. It's updating. Okay, it's finished updating. Let's go back to this front end and refresh. So you can see free online videos by Peter Okebukola. So that's it. Class seminar and all of that. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, these links have not been. Let me get back. I'll get back to them. But these are the YouTube links. I'll reset this, create the enter forms and all of that. So that's how we go about it. And going back to our main page. So this is what we'll expect that every university, all directors of ICT, please move towards this format. And I'll give you the reason. The reason being that if we don't follow this format and we now want to start ranking, I want to be aggregating all of this, it will be most difficult for us to now go through the different maze of platforms and designs to be picking this out. For now, I'm setting up a team where we are trying to get some search engine, some that will crawl through and be able to do it without this one. In other words, it would go through to our site, Nigerian University System, Open Educational Resources, and search for conference presentations by university. That's what we do. we will mean when we do the webometrics ranking, that's what we do. But that software, that facility is not developed yet. So we're going to follow this format to enable us to have uniformity in terms of assessment. As we said, this ranking is going to be transparent and it's going to be inclusive. So that is it for now. To summarize, we want you to retain what you have before. Yeah, so as I was saying, you keep what you have. Don't disturb it. But what you need to do is get a separate platform where you have 8 different pages. The 8 different pages, as you notice, will be this, and then you will aggregate them under, you will put all of them together, all. And journal articles, courseware, all the 8, will be there. When you are finished with this, then the next episode of this series will now show you the methodology for doing the ranking. You can rank yourself, and then we're all going to rank ourselves, other than a particular university ranking itself, and then we're going to find the mean. And our team of experts, 5 of them, if I'm able to get one from MIT, that will join us in this novel, groundbreaking exercise. So if there are questions, please don't hesitate to send me a mail. And if you require to send a text or telephone, this is the number. You are not going to get me. I don't get money for roaming now because I'm in Cambridge, in Boston. Cambridge in Massachusetts, where MIT and Harvard are located. I'm back on the 10th, God willing. So you can just send me a mail or send me a text. If you want my US number, it is +1 202 802 7010. Again, +1 202 802 7010. The number is active until I'm back in Nigeria on the 10th. Once again, thank you for your attention, and it's bye from me, Peter Okebukola.